Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna keep on pushing through the Mechanist storyline, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blasty blast. And why is my boom on so weak right now? Just weak sauce. So if you haven't checked out the last stream yesterday, the day before, what we did was we were going through Lexington. And then we went down into College Square and met with the Brotherhood of Steel. But then my community decided they wanted to watch me go through the Mechanist story arc, so DLC. So we decided to switch gears and go with the Mechanist story arc, which is where we're at right now. It's gonna take us all over the fucking place. That we haven't unlocked yet, but it is what it is. I'm a slave to the community. And right now, I'm updating my Facebook and my Twitch and my Discord, which, by the way, you should check out. Pretty active little community. We like making fun of each other. Okay. We did what now? Pal, you know exactly what we did. You're always here. You're always here. So how, do you think I should turn this in my little base of operations and then move forward with the quest, or just move forward with the quest? Just simple stuff. And then move on. I can't handle the mess. So messy. Loved it. Ever lived here before? Fucking barbarian. Finding this mod that allows me to do this, though, has kind of ruined it for me. Because now that I know that there's mods that allow me to clean up these messes, I can't play unmodded Fallout 4 anymore. Because I can't handle having a settlement with trash all over the place. It makes my OCD just go nuts. I don't like it. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would rather watch me play vanilla Fallout with minimal mods. Especially if I wanted to do survival mode where I actually have to eat and sleep, and then packs don't heal me instantly. I can't fast travel. If we have to walk from place to place. Can't carry too much stuff. Okay. Clank, clank, clank. Why is your brother staying in your room? Hello, everybody. Thank you for checking out the stream. We are about to move on. This Robo-Brain. This is just south of the Concord Police Station. Oberlin Station, of course. Because my sister has her own room. So instead of 2 open rooms, we only have 1. Well, how dare she? Even though it's the room for the brother staying with me, the other brother brought his girlfriend and her dog. So many people. Bro. That's a creepy little fucking tree. Why am I so distracted by the tree? Bam! That's a lot of people. 4 people to 7 people, 3 dogs to 4 dogs, and plus 3 cats. Missile launcher. Robo-Brain treads.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another RoboBrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Good work, Ada.
Thank you. If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. The RoboBrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Doesn't sound like anything a little lemon juice and some steel wool couldn't fix.
It's going to take something a bit stronger to overcome these foes. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram,
My audio
they
keeps cutting
strip
out in my
for
left
spare
ear. I
parts.
don't know why.
I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
Sentry head. RoboBrain left arm. Is that all the robots? All right. I'm gonna see what these fucks at Oberlin Station want real quick.
We could really use your help.
Oh, could you?
I'm with the Minutemen.
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here. Well, what's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot if you can make sure...
No problem.
Oh God, I hope so.
Sunshine Tidings Co-op. Oh my god, that robot that lives there is annoying. Alright. Let's go back up to our little hideout. Build some things. Fix some things.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
What would I need to get? The gun nut. 25. 4 more levels. Robotics export. Bro. Yeah, I need to buy a new computer. I need controller. My controller, as you can see at the top right of the screen, has damn near full battery, and it still is not. Still randomly dies. I don't know why. Alright. You'll find as you watch me play this game, I don't really like automatic rifles at all. Really. Random deaths are not fun. Well, you got a completed machete, I believe. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't take offense to Marcy.
What are you doing?
She's working through the loss in her own way.
Back up. Good boy. Alright, yep, I do have a machete. Do I have a walking cane in here? I do not have a walking cane. Just have a laser rifle. I can turn. Oh, I have a laser pistol. I need a laser rifle. So. Alright. But the way worse in damage. So yeah. Not my cup of tea.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Nothing gave me that idea. I fucking hate you, woman. Fucking hate Marcy. She's a bitch. For no reason whatsoever. Hey. Are we ever going to talk about the hat? Yes, I will get a hat for another team if you buy, if you spend the time. I'll even let you pick the team so long as it's not the Michigan Wolverines or the Pittsburgh Steelers, because trash. Woo, I need to go through my shit. I'm running out of room. So, dropping that, dropping that, dropping that, dropping that, dropping that. You only know 4 teams, 3 are Florida and 2 Oh, college. That's 5. You just 3 plus 2 is 5. I'll let you get a piece of paper and a pencil and figure this math out. What? Yeah, you said, oh, 3 are Florida and 2 are college football. Oh, okay. Well, Florida has, the University of Florida, several sports teams because Florida owns like several teams. There's men's basketball, women's basketball, I'm assuming. The baseball teams, the softball teams, the soccer. No, I don't know if they have soccer. The football team, the. I'm not thinking of. Who do you like more, Florida or Florida State? Miami Dolphins or Jacksonville Jaguars? Well, what team were you thinking for me to get hat-wise? You never told me what team you want me to get. Why doesn't it let me plant this corn? Dash all my drugs. Christine pie. A little fatigue, on the dress. What did I just? Okay, there we go.
I'm busy.
Yeah, sitting around doing nothing.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Your phone is acting out. How's your phone acting out? Tennessee volunteers won't be hard for me because I'll live in Tennessee for a little while at least. So. And I already have some Tennessee volunteers hats somewhere. I just gotta find it. Alright, we're gonna turn in all the metal shit. And alright. Now we're going down to Fort Hagen. And you want to make me spend money. Make me buy a new
If you
one.
can get them now, we'll have less troubles later.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
See that one? That's a suicidal. He's holding a mini nuke, and he runs at you and blows it up in your face. This is the plant that Grey Garden wants us to clear. That robot farm. We haven't talked to her yet, but this is where she wants us to clear. Might as well do it on the way through. Should be a dog somewhere around here. A mutant dog. There it is. There's one of them. One's back there. You need to stop making a fucking racket. These fucking tits.
Someone there. I can smell you out there.
Compensating.
This is why I don't like companion. I only stand at this thing and just rattle fucking tin cans. Hey everybody, I'm right here. I don't need a hunting rifle. Oh, we'll take the Molotov cocktail. Nope. Conley? Yeah, let me just fucking... Oh no, I keep bumping into this shit. They be acting up all the time. Fucking buttholes. What's the one that had the audacity to shoot a rocket at me? Okay. You
Heads up. Wait
stay
there.
right there.
I'll get it done.
No, you won't. You'll stay right there. Jackass. Cigs. Need my nicotine. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Give me all the waddle. That's just them talking about don't talk to the media. The media are bad guys.
Nice.
Alright.
Going down. Lower level.
There is 2 wall-mounted turrets. Oh, that's a clock. There it is. And there's one. What's the other one? Thought there was 2 in here.
Hell yeah.
I can now build patio furniture. Oh, boy. Why does it look familiar? Do you live in Detroit? Alright, facilities log. October 18th. Finished waterproofing upgrades to the turret defense system. Initial tests seem promising. The new sensors should shut them down if the place gets flooded out again. I'll just be grateful if they don't short out every other week. October 19th. Well, they work. MS was cleaning the sedimentation tank and forgot to close the intake valve again. Big gusher turret force snapped shut before it took any damage. Then popped back out as soon as they got the valve closed, good as new. Too bad about MS though. October 21st. Routine maintenance on the flood control pumps. Not that they needed it. Central may have skimped on everything else, but those things will last forever. October 22nd. South throwing some kind of press junket on Tuesday. Whole staff will be working overtime Monday to tidy up. Told them I needed the day to reprogram the torch system so it didn't shoot the gas. 10 minutes on that and I can spend the rest of the day doing something more productive. Red Menace. Yeah, in the Fallout universe, the Red Menace is not Russia. It's China in this game. Although Russia is still the Soviet Union in this world, they never became the threat to the United States that China became. In fact, what led up to the Great War that destroyed the Earth was China decided to invade Alaska for Alaska's oil because Alaska had the last drops of oil on the planet.
Sweet.
Now, America in this world doesn't need oil like the rest of the world does because they mastered atomic energy, unlike the rest of the world. Now, there's almost every country on the planet has nuclear weapons. They haven't used it in the energy sector like the United States has. So the United States doesn't need oil like the other countries do. Now, China's like, bro, we need some oil. Give us some oil. The United States said, no, fuck you. This is all oil. So China said, bet, and took it. Which caused the United States to go, okay, alright, fuck around and find out. And boy howdy did they find out. Now, it took the United States, I want to say, about 11 years, if I remember the lore correctly, to finally push China out of Alaska. They annexed Canada in this period too. They looked at Canada. The United States looked at Canada and said, "You're ours now. Congrats. You're part of the United States." Then they for resources, Canada's resources. Then they pushed China out of Alaska. Once they pushed China out of Alaska, they started invading China proper. Now, China are the worlds ahead of the United States in this timeline in terms of stealth technology. Because there's a stealth suit that you can get in Fallout 3. I have the mod for this game that allows you to get it, but it doesn't... It works the same in appearance, but it doesn't work the same in functionality. So, like, in Fallout 3, once you got this... this stealth suit, like, when you crouched, you went invisible. Completely invisible. So you can just walk around stabbing people for the rest of the game. And, like, they won't know. They'll know they're being stabbed. They just won't know from where. So it's an incredibly overpowered. They nerfed it for this game. And you can, when you crouch, you go invisible and you're harder to see. But if you're moving too fast, they're going to see you. So it's not overpowered anymore. Anyways, although they had that, they didn't have power armor that we had. So we just sent our power armor units just to cut a swath straight through China. And as we started nearing the core of China, where all the important bits are, nuclear war started. Now, there's hints in this game that China shot first, which caused us to shoot, and then every country that had nuclear weapons fired everything they had and wiped out the entirety of the planet. China, they wanted to fuck around and they wanted to find out, and boy howdy did they. Now we gotta fix the pumps in this building by draining all the water and starting the main pump. Hey, hey. Glass. Must be glass. This just leads back to that room I cleared with the damn shorts.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure and let me know.
Hey, shut up, Ada. Alright. We gotta go down here. checking for turrets. I know there's turrets around. I just don't quite remember exactly where. You hear? What the fuck is it? Yeah, there's a big old mod that they'll release them. They haven't released it yet. They're releasing real soon. Fallout in the UK. Man, I've heard nothing but very good things about. You wouldn't say Chinese's. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. I might have got stuck. Okay. Okay. I got scared for a second. Alright, we did it. We did it. Do 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 do.
Going up. Surface.
Alright, now we gotta go back in and get Ada. Like a yo bit. You're so talkative today, Hal. You're not even here. Right? Yeah, you are. You're here right now. I see you. I see you. I see you, Hal. Where the fuck is Ada? Where'd you go?
Going up. Ground floor. Ground floor.
Why are you sorry?
Going up. Lower level.
Where the fuck are you, Ada? She didn't stay like she was supposed to.
Going up.
A little busy. Gross.
Ground floor.
Gross. Fucking Ada. Fucking Ada. Not doing the thing she needs to do to not piss me off. So now, I'm gonna go to Sanctuary. So I can build a computer system. There she is. Why didn't you fucking stay?
Heads up.
What can I do?
Fucking stick by me. And stay where I tell you to stay. Ya bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright. Now we're going west. How the fuck did they get up there?
Careful, sir. Found them, sir. Resistance is futile.
I want up there. Fuck. I want up there. I want the robot parts. Buttholes. You can't just tease me like that.
It is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new
What's up, Tron Torso? Tron left arm. Back ramen. Can I survive that far? I cannot. I cannot survive that far.
destroys my robot allies. Only seems to save lives. This car cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will and earn its
Wow, wee! Wait, you never seen a mini nuke? Oh, those are badass. I'll shoot one for you before I get off tonight. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, fuck. Anywhere I can sit. And wait till I can see. Fuck. Hold on. Shoot a mini nuke, you need a fat man. There you go. Calvin's letter. Mom, this place has been run down by ghouls. We're set to leave in the morning and look for shelter elsewhere. Me and Dad waited all week for you to come back back, but if we stay much longer, we'll both be dead. I'm taking the pistol you gave me, and we're getting out of here. If you make it back, we're heading south. Meet us there. Love you, Mom. Calvin. She dead. Oh, she did. She gone.
Yes.
I wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the common. We may have an ad here. Over here.
D60, huh? D60 series.
Any idea where they went? I'm Richard, sir.
Demons. Pale ghouls. Those are what regular ghouls turn into eventually. Which is why the Brotherhood kills them on sight. Pale ghoul or not, they don't care. They just shoot them all.
Sweet.
You can never what? Shoot a zombie?
Got it.
Nothing? An empty. Okay, that makes sense. I believe there is another thing I'm missing in here. I could kill zombies or ghouls, but dealing with a lot of feral ghouls sounds like a shit time. It was when I first started playing this game. It was before I knew what to look for. Because you can, if you're moving slow, you can basically tell, even the ones laying down, like which ones are alive and which one's dead. Like this one's clearly dead. Also, if you hit the VATS button, which on the Xbox is left bumper, that's what happens when I do that. This is the VATS button. That's what VATS looks like. If you think something might be, like say, I'm concerned that that one right there is alive, right? But I don't want to get close enough to wake it up. If you hit the VATS button, if it's alive, it will lock onto it. So you know how to handle it before you go over there. Let's see, the new scroll tape 1. I believe there's another tape that I'm missing. So, where am I? Fiddler's Green Trailer Estate. Oh, there's 2. 2 more I'm missing. Live and Love, issue 12, in the trailer to the southeast. There's a motorcycle leaning against the trailer. Alright, let's go southeast. This one? Yep.
Hell yeah.
Formerly gained 25 experience from persuading women. Alright, this tape 3. Alright. One can be found in the leasing office. Alright, the leasing office is right here. So. Ooh, vodka. Vodka! There it is. Alright, we're gonna listen to the new scroll, tape 1. And then we're gonna move into tape 2 and then tape 3. It's gonna be story time with James.
Hello, my name is Storytime Simon, and I hope you like stories, because I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure. There once was a young squirrel named Ricky who lived in a big oak tree in a city park. Ricky was a brown squirrel and lived in the oak tree with all his brown squirrel friends and family. Every day, Ricky would look out from the top of his tree and wonder what kind of squirrels lived in other trees. The older squirrels warned Ricky that the squirrels in other trees were thieves and liars. They were never to be trusted. Ricky had a rebellious heart and would not form his opinions based on anecdotal evidence. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 2. Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away, but Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. "How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help." Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. "You won't regret this," he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3. Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel. Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends, said Ricky to the red squirrel. The red squirrel made a sound that Ricky took for agreement, and the two squirrels curled up to sleep. Later that night, Ricky woke up to the sound of leaves rustling in the oak tree. He looked around. The red squirrel was gone. Ricky surveyed the landscape below and saw a pack of glowing eyes approaching the base of his tree. Cats! Ricky heard a voice from a nearby tree. It was the red squirrel. I'm sorry, he said. They were following me and I couldn't bring them to my tree. They would have eaten my family. As the cats ascended the tree and began to devour Ricky's friends and family, Ricky reflected on his decisions. His last words were, I really wish I would have trusted my elders. The end.
Yeah, the best part about Fallout is it always ends badly. Always. It never ends good. Stories, holotapes, anything you find, it always ends terribly. Now, some behind the scenes information that I found on this while I was looking up the locations. Notable loot. We're at Fiddler's Green. Trailer Estates, correct? Now, Fiddler's Green, and I'm saying this because I know stuff like this interests you. Fiddler's Green is a version of the afterlife full of dancers where music never stops playing. It's been featured in literature and music as far back as 1856, where it was used in a sailor's song. But most relevant to Fallout is the Cavalryman's Poem, also entitled Fiddler's Green, which was published in the U.S. Army's Cavalry Journey in 1923 in keeping with the theme of Fallout, and it went on to be associated with the 1st Cavalry Division. Since the publishing Cavalry's poem in 1923, many places associated with the U.S. military have held the name Fiddler's Green, which most recently seems to be a U.S. Marine Corps base by the name of Fire Base Fiddler's Green, located in Helmand River Valley. The numerous feral ghouls inside the trailers is also a reference to the 2005 zombie video game, Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green. So if you're interested in me doing that, I will read the behind the scenes as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Jump the fence. Jump the fence.
Nothing's getting by me, sir.
Fucking better not. Okay. Fort Hagen filling station. I don't think there's anything important here. Nope. We're down. Nope. Some locations like this are just so generic, they don't have a behind the scenes. I mean, it's just a gas station. Now that right there is where we find the man, that base. We can't get into it right now. But this is where we find the man that killed our wife and kidnapped our son. That building right there.
Hey, hold position.
Yes, sir.
But
On me.
No problem.
we're gonna find a place to lay low for till nighttime. Seems like a good enough spot. Maybe I can catch some of them sleeping, so I can slit their throats while they sleep. Which is, yes, an actual anime. If you unlock Mr. Sandman, it's a button you sneak up on the sleep while they're sleeping, and it's X, I believe. And then you'll see your guy crouch over them, do this little motion where their neck is, and you get extra experience points for slitting their throat while they're asleep.
Hold.
I'd rather accompany you, but it's your decision.
Not done. How many star points do I got? Just one.
Intruder. Identify. Yourself. Hostile target identified.
I'm just letting them, I think it's still alive.
Please take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
This is bullshit.
The hell was that?
Yes.
Swear I must be going crazy. What the fuck was that? I must have a concussion. Fucking seeing things.
Stabby stabs. Give me all your robot shit. Alright, lookout duty. With all those Mechanist bots on the loose, we can't afford to skimp on lookouts. For all we know, the bastard is planning a raid to take all of our bots tomorrow. No lockjaw. This doesn't mean you can set 3 bots to patrol the area and take a nap. I want at least 2 living, breathing humans patrolling the perimeter at all times. And let me know immediately if you see any strange bot come up the hill. What's up with the look? Oh. Oh, where did I kill that bot? Fallen trees? Okay, what about fallen trees? I got a mini nuke? Drugs. Tell me why you got so mad about fallen trees? Like, they're all dead. All of them. All dead. Alright. Where's Ada?
Head over there. Stay! Stay! Over here!
All right. Now we're going to look up Fort Hagen hangar. Fallout. Ooh, there's a lot of shit. Ooh, a Tesla rifle. Batman. Alright. Let's do this.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
Stay there.
Very well. I'll remain here.
Bugs. Can't go that way.
Hey, over there.
I'll take care of it.
Here.
No problem.
Wait there.
Understood.
Get into position.
Please be careful, sir.
Stay.
I'd rather accompany you, but it's your decision. If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
Alright, come
Look,
on.
let's go.
I'll take care of it.
Hey, hold.
I'll get it done.
Over to Buck. Coca-Cola. Light country, huh? clip the invisible fucking collision barrier.
When you turn up.
Come on. I dare you.
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous.
Who's your favorite singer? Already went up there, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Sweet.
Nothing interesting. Another damn.
That's it.
Ooh, damn, a full fucking set. Nice.
That's it.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
The engine down on the farm. Crafting materials. Add 1,000. Everything. Store all junk. Take that, take that. I don't want the beer bottle. Why do I take the beer bottle back? Because I'm stupid. I don't need that or that. I'm gonna sell those. Want the dog tags. Want the ciggies. Pre-war. Money. Tools. Don't need that either. Much more better. Now that all pretenses of sneaking around are all fucking out the window. When I said power armor ran through the Chinese countryside and country, this is what I mean. Guys in these just ran through motherfuckers. Tanks, infantry, artillery, didn't matter. Chinese couldn't stop it. Mumford and Sons constantly. I guess they'll be top there, but other genres it switches a lot. I don't really have a favorite singer. The people I like to listen to really depends on my mood. Because music and what I'd like my mood to be, because music can very much change my mood at any particular time. So like, yep. If I want to be motivated, I'll listen to something that motivates me. If I want to think through things, maybe I'll listen to some saddle songs. It really just depends on my mood. Alright. We are about to fight A fucking sentry bot. Do I have any missiles? I'm pretty sure I do. I do. This is not... I put the missile on so I had it. Wait, damn it. Oh well. We're gonna go with it. Need that army helmet though, bud. Fuck it, we'll
It's
just
always
go with it.
fascinating watching you create.
Look alive.
I'd be happy to help if I can. No problem.
Get the fuck out of my way, Ada. Shit. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to buy entire albums of people who I knew I liked their music, and then realize I didn't like any fucking song on that album. Because I buy all my music for the most part. Now that, like, I have an iPhone, so I used to buy all my music from iTunes, because I don't like... Back in the day, you used to have to download, like, 10 of the same fucking song just to find a quality you like, and then you'd have to change all the metadata in that song so it's not just chaos in your MP3 player. Because, like, the song would have, like, the song name, and everyone put it in different formats. It was fucking awful. This is before Spotify and all that shit, too. So, like, say you wanted to listen to, a Golf Book song, right? Low Places. And then, so you look up the song, and then it has all these songs by him, right? And you pick the ones you want and download them, but the quality is shit. So you delete that one and you listen to the next one. The quality is shit. Delete it, listen to the next one. The quality is decent, but you're like, maybe I can get a better one. Go to the next one. And then you have to like filter through all these songs of the same song to like the top 3 that you really like. And then you pick from those. And then once you get the song you like, you have to go into the actual data of the song itself, like the artist, and like people would put their name instead of the actual artist's name, or they'd put the artist's name second. So it'd be like Goth Books by some dumbass, or some dumbass presents Goth Books, and it's, I got tired of that, and just started buying it. 99 cents a song. So if I hear a song that I really liked, I'm like, oh, that's a good song. I'd just go into my iTunes and buy it. It is. It's way too much fucking work. Which is why I never bothered pirating songs. Like one CD when I was like 13 years old, and I was like, never doing this again. Never again. Alright, as soon as we talk to this Robo-Brain, that thing fucking comes up and comes alive. So we're gonna loot and pollute while we can. Because like I said, back in the day, Spotify, all the shit you got did not exist.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Shit's got ammo.
Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made.
All right, Brainbox. Ivy wants me to find out what makes you tick. So let's get started.
There's no need for that. I'm certain we can discuss this rather unfortunate situation before it gets completely out of hand. Now, what exactly did this Ivy tell you to do?
Simple. She wants me to crack open that dome you have for a head and find out how your brain is connected to your circuits.
Perhaps I can be of assistance in that regard. After all, there isn't much else I can do now that you've removed my head from its chassis. How about we forge some sort of an accord, just between the two of us?
What the hell is an accord? You talking about wires or something?
Right. I need to phrase this so even a dullard like you would understand. Let me put it this way. You need information that's going to make your boss happy. I want to keep my brain in one piece. Maybe we can cut a deal.
Fine. I'm listening.
I'll tell you everything I know about my own construction. All the bits that Ivy wants to hear. And I promise you, she won't be disappointed. In return, you keep those tools away from me and put me back onto my body. You get what you want, and I don't get dissected like some kind of a laboratory experiment. Do we have a deal?
Well, that would save me a lot of time. And Ivy doesn't like waiting. Tell you what, you start talking, and I'll stop drilling. After I tell Ivy everything, we'll see how happy she really gets. But I think I'm gonna leave your head in that machine for now, just in case you decide to get any smart ideas. How's that for a deal?
I suppose it will have to suffice. I mean, yeah, it's a deal.
Rust Devil Workshop machine. Choose an entry. Brain. The brain won't talk. Make it. Smash the glass and stick your hand in it if you have to. The brain's obviously the ones calling the shots. There has to be some signal hidden inside that slimy ball of snot we can use to lead us to the Mechanist. You have till tomorrow. That's when I get someone else to do it. You won't be happy if I get someone else. Just do it, Ivy. iBot. We have the brain now. Just destroy the iBot. I'm sick of hearing those incessant messages about the Mechanist. Bring peace to the Commonwealth. What a load of crap. Anyways, I have some ideas on how we can make some sick mods for the thing. I want it disassembled by tomorrow. Schematics. Gobbledygook. Alright. Other stuff. This is generator. No.
Huh?
This is a generator.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Everything's going to sound like footsteps. What?
Scanning for hostile.
It's because I slowed down.
Yes.
Plus, you stop talking.
Who's there?
Worth all that effort.
Gaming terminal off limits Ivy's orders. From Ivy, read this. Whoever resets the scores, I will find you and I will have your head. Until one of you owns up to it, this terminal is off limits. Scores. A. None of the scrolls. Alright, so. Play tape. This is a video game inside of a video game. I don't know how to shoot. Damn it. I walked straight into that one. Thought that was a person. God damn it. Let's see if I can get my own score. Oh shit. 14 waves. I think I did pretty good. Still in the video game. My video game now. Alright. I said there was something in the generator. This is a generator room. Am I wrong?
Please step into the open and false alarm. Standing down.
There's almost radioactive barrels. I don't need a hazmat suit though. Got that, got that. Okay.
Who's there?
Alright. Let's go do this. False mine. Gonna go ahead and do that. And that. While also holding this.
You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for. And you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me.
Because I'm not.
I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain.
Welcome to the channel, everybody.
How can I put this as
Thank you for
simple as
joining us.
possible
I
so
appreciate
someone
it.
at your processing speed can understand. In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to
Everything
the
sounds
facility.
kinky to you, Hal.
I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
Now, this Jezebel, she wants us to take her back to our settlement and make her a new body. I don't think there's a way to make her a body that she likes. Even if you make her a robo-brain, she bitches about it. It is awful. Let me see. Oh, demands yeah, She bitches no matter what. Now if we can get the location without her, but if we build her a body, I think we can get a location without her. We build her a body, she acts as a settler in one of our settlements, whichever settlement we build her at. So we build her at the Red Rocket gas station that we made into like kind of a base. She'll stay there. She can't be moved. All the other settlers will view her as a settler. She'll basically be a jobless settler rolling around your settlement bitching. Like Marcy, but without a job. Just kill her.
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we've made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Let me say no deal. Fuck it.
No.
Well then, it appears. The offer still stands if you're interested.
Damn it.
Get me out
I think
of
I
this
have
place.
to.
Find me a new body, and I'll give you access to the Mechanist facility.
Yep, we got to. We can't just kill her. I thought you could, but I guess not.
Deal.
Oh, what? Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar. Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
See how fucking fast that thing moved? It is a pain in the dick.
Find anything useful?
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Yeah, I already handled the tripwires.
You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you?
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizen will not be harmed.
I'll find you!
Can't do that in Palm, huh? Let's just quit the game and pretend we killed her. Yeah. We can kill her after.
I'm in.
That's what I think. Oh. Fucking Ivy.
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Who's there?
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
Don't need all of these. Only need one of these. Alright, well, let's try this. Oh. Trying to take her head off, it won't let me. Ooh, drugs. And some snazzy glasses. And a snazzy hat. And more drugs. Tron head pistol. A Assaultron Blade. Mr. Handy Buzzblade. Combat armor, yes, please.
I suggest we take as much as...
I suggest you shut the fuck up. Thank you kindly.
Nice.
Well, going to end this stream as soon as I get back. I'm gonna switch to public Star Wars.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Hey,
Yes,
here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. Hey.
of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded... I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered... I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough.
Want to be my
I'll
sex
finish up
bot,
my
Ada?
calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Speaking of sex bots, there's a sex bot in Fallout New Vegas that you can have sex with. It's a Protectron. I'm not joking. Sounds like you need to shut your mouth. Please don't. Please don't shut up. I was just being mean.
Sir, I have some components for you.
Oh, do ya? I don't care. I am. One of the things you love about me. All right. You're so sleepy. Then go to sleep, weirdo.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, so why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know?
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I am a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question.
Hey, Cat.
And without error. Now,
can you do me a favor,
ridiculous questions
please?
you wanted to ask?
Can you call me?
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
This explains why, by the way. What the Mechanist audio broadcast talking about peace and bringing justice to the Commonwealth is not vibing with what the robots are actually fucking doing.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions? To kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
You can believe whatever you want. Just tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility like you promised.
Certainly. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist
This robot's
facility,
fucking crazy.
you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all. I expect you'll be leaving me behind. Typical.
Maybe I gotta talk to Ada first.
At least now I'll have time to work on my pi to the last digit calculation.
Hey.
Yes, sir?
Ada.
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
She's insane. Said she's killing people to save them.
That logic. They killed my friends to save them? Had Jezebel been in my care, I would have decommissioned her. I hope you at least learned how to gain access to the Mechanist.
I'll need to modify a robot to gain access. Jezebel uploaded the plans for an MSAT to my Pip-Boy.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install.
I do. And we're gonna make Codsworth into something new. Should we give him a robo brain also? No, we'll make him a Saltron. But Saltron has a feminine body. We can wait. We'll wait. We can put him in a Sentry Bot. Sentry Bots are those, that thing I fought that moved real quick. That's a modified Sentry Bot. It's basically a fucking tank. Make him into a sentry. This is a Robo Brain. They have kinetic blasts that they can shoot. Like psychic blasts that they can shoot at people.
Some robots can't think for themselves. That's what I'm saying.
Ada is a Saltron body. Basically, they just run in and wreck people with these shock arms, but they also have a fucking laser gun in their eye, which I have. I can show you what it does. So, like, when you heard that, like, charging up sound when I was in a fight and you saw Ada's face glowing, he was getting ready to shoot somebody with her laser eye. Not the Saltron blade. Salvage the Saltron head. See?
Is this really the best place to be firing your weapon? I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
The Pectrons are slow. Those are the slow robots you find kind of going cease and desist and just kind of waddling back and forth with like lasers shooting out of their hands. They're slow as shit. They're pretty fucking useless, to be honest. Mr. Handies. Oh, that's Codsworth. Then you have Mr. Gutsy, which is a Mr. Handy, but with a military function. So they'll have like miniguns, flamethrowers, significantly tougher than a Mr. Handy. And they move pretty fast.
Creations to kill their makers, I'll never know.
Alright. We're going to save it. Stream has been going on for 2.5 hours. Thank you for joining us. Check out the Discord. Links down below in both Twitch and YouTube. So hang out with us.